most important now than ever before is we as hunters need to stand on the front line of conservation issues. Not necessarily as hunters, but as conservationists. Hunters in today's world get a very, very bad rap. And I think that it's very important for every one of us to show that we are conservationists first. Not to say that, but to show it. And we can do that in many, many ways. We can do it with our wallets. We can do it with our support of various initiatives. We can do it with different programs that we can get engaged with. But I think, Byron, it's never been more important for us as a group to be seen to be fully engaged with initiatives that are off people's radar.
You climb up a mountain and sometimes you hit a bit of ice and you slide back down. I tried to climb up that ice, in photography without crampons for years and years and years. And I just eventually realized I was so miserable. But actually all I needed to do was walk around to the other side of the mountain where there was a different slope and a different path, which was just as exciting and was still getting me to the same point, right? So that's a little bit of my philosophy, I guess, is, have your goal and really dig deep into what that goal is and why you want to do it.
One thing, and that's let's have a lot of fun, and if fun means that, the guys in the, because we make it all there in New Zealand still, and so if sales manager comes in, or if our cutting room production manager comes in and says, look, it's a fantastic day and I've heard a couple of stags roaring out the back of the farm, do you mind very much if I take the rest of the day off? And it's like, go for it,
That's awesome. I want to come work for you.
New company policy. We need to change the way that we work.
Do, yeah.
Training with a backpack and load, that's the main thing.
Or just get up in the hills.
Yeah, like I typically go in the hills with water on the backpack. When I get to the top, release the water so you can walk down without the load on your legs, so you can and train there, because walking with your boots, especially people don't walk with their boots. I mean, if you go running, you need to be with your boots, the angles. Then you are all the time bending your ankles, the legs, the weight, and all that. I think that's the main training that you have to do. So when I can, I like it more.
There's a massive weight difference.
Original joint raptor study in the 1990s. We went and stood there and we monitored the hen harrier numbers going up, but sadly we also monitored the decline of the red grouse population, and it declined so much that in the end the shooting ceased, and when the keepers left, no one took over the predator control. So in the end, the fox and crow numbers started to creep back up, and as a result of that, the hen harrier, which nests on the ground, its numbers went down. So at the end of that, the hen harrier numbers returned back down to where they were before we started the project. So they started at 2 pairs, they went up to 22 pairs, and went back down to 2 pairs when the gamekeepers left.